Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Ikhwan Hakim Beyahya and beside me Muhammad Ashraf bin Rosdi from National Bullying Prevention Center. So today we would like to talk about cyberbullying. Okay, Mr. Ashraf, can you tell us about cyberbullying?
Of course, Mr. Ikhwan. Okay everyone, what is cyberbullying? We can define cyberbullying as harassing, threatening, embarrassing someone or posting target sharing about her, that person via technology. Cyberbullying action, while are most common among children and young adults, can also be observed in adults. In such case, serious legal sanctions are imposed on adults, including prison sentences. Almost every adult would remember their high school bully, how they would try to avoid any interaction with them in the hallways, or how they would sneak in and out of class not to encounter them. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ashraf. So everyone, as we know, there are various types of cyberbullying. So, Mr. Ashraf, can you tell us about cyberbullying?
Yeah, of course. So everyone, as we know, there are 10 types of cyberbullying, but today I would like to talk only 5. So there are various types of cyberbullying, but they all have one intention, that's hurting someone. Knowing the type of dangers that your child can come across will help you protect them from it. Therefore, let's dive right into it. First, exclusion. Exclusion is the art of leaving someone out on purpose, and it's one of the most common way of teen cyberbullying. For example, your child might be excluded to a group or parties while they see other friends being included or left out of conversation that involves mutual friends. Second, harassment. Harassment is a broad category that contains many types of cyberbullying. It generally refers to a certain and constant pattern of hurtful or threatening online message sent with the intention of doing harm to someone. Third, outing. Outing, also known as doxing, is the act of openly revealing sensitive or personal information or image about someone. For malicious purpose, the effect of cyberbullying which are based on outing can be served, especially among teenagers. Third, trickery. Trickery is similar to outing with an added element of deception. In such situation, the bully will befriend their target and gain their trust. Once achieved, they abuse that trust and share the victim's secret and private information with others. The last one is cyberstalking. Cyberstalking is a form of cyberbullying that can extend to threat of physical harm to the child being targeted. Therefore, it can be extremely dangerous. It can include monetary force, accusation, threat, and is often accompanied by offline stalking. It is a criminal offense and can result in serious consequences such as jail time for the perpetrator.
Thank you, Muhammad Ashraf bin Rosdi. Next, I will proceed with the effect of cyberbullying and how to prevent cyberbullying. So, let's hear from others' opinion. How do you think about the effect of cyberbullying?
I think the effect of cyberbullying is so unavoidable. The first effect of cyberbullying is depression. Depression is one of them. Victims of cyberbullying can experience anxiety, depression, and other stress-related conditions. The other effect of cyberbullying is isolation and humiliation.
Thank you, Miss, for explanation.
Thank you.
Next, we have Miss Aina to explain how to prevent cyberbullying. Miss Aina, how do you think about how to prevent cyberbullying?
Okay, first, parents need to talk to their children. When children have become the victims of cyberbullying, they will have difficulty to talk to teachers and their families. They think that if they tell what is going on, their access to the internet and technology will be restricted. You should talk about cyberbullying with your children. And you should mention that it is common and something that can happen to anyone. Okay, last is follow your child in the outside world. Don't just follow your child's online usage habit. Be in constant contact with school and teachers. Attend the parents meeting and ask teachers for their observation. Don't forget to check with your child's friends. Children can easily share the big problem that they cannot share with their parents and adults with their friends. Okay, that is all I think.
Thank you, Miss Aina, for your explanation.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you to our responder for giving their opinion about cyberbully. So next, we continue with Balkis Aisyah.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now we continue our topic about cyberbullying with Miss Nurhanim binti Abdullah Munshi. As we know, we can define cyberbullying as harassing, embracing someone, or posting target sharing about that person via technology. So I would like to ask a few questions for you about how to report cyberbullying.
Okay, thank you for the introduction and for the questions. So, what steps do we need in order to report a cyberbullying? So the immediate action we can do is do not respond to or forward the messages that have been sent by the cyberbully itself, and also keep evidence of the cyberbullying, such as the track of dates, times, description, and also keep the prints and screenshots, emails, and text messages. Use this evidence to report those inactions to web or cell phone service provider, and also block the person who is cyberbullying.
Okay.
And also to report the cyberbullying activities to 3 different entities. The first one is you can report them to the online service providers or to the law enforcement, and also to the schools, depending on what level you are in.
Okay. Okay, for the next question, I would like to ask you is, okay, what you should do if your child is a cyberbully?
Okay, again, thank you for the question. So, what should you do, as in a parent or friends, if your child is a cyberbully? So, let's not forget to look at the other side of the coins, because your child or friend can also be a cyberbully. It is important for parents to learn that his or her child displays bad behavior. However, is there a such problem? You should take action and find the right solutions to cyberbullying instead of avoiding them and waiting for a spontaneous recovery. So here are a few steps that you can use them as a guidance. So first things first is to put your feelings away. The second one is carefully consider the best way to handle the situation. The third one is distinguish who needs to be involved in the process and who doesn't. The fourth one is sit down and have a talk with your child. And the fifth one is learn why they did it. And face them with the consequence of the cyberbullying. Yes.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us. And bye. Assalamualaikum.